Yo, what's up? My name is Isco, and today we have the top 30 Ballon d'Or list, and we are gonna do a tier list from all the nominated players. As you can see, I have every player that was nominated by Ballon d'Or themselves on Twitter. And yeah, we have the tiers: the Ballon d'Or winner, podium, water player, getting there, you made it, shouldn't be here. I'm just gonna go how the images were here. So yeah, in order. Now, we have Jude Bellingham. Let me move my screen a little bit like this. Let's go. Jude Bellingham. I think he's in this range. This or here. Somewhere along these lines. So obviously, after we get more players in the tier list, we are gonna organize exactly. But for me, let's put him here, right in the middle. Rafinha, for me, Rafinha. For me, Rafinha is fourth. You may be like, yeah, he's definitely top 3. Oh my days! If you say he is winning the Ballon d'Or, you're so stupid, man. He isn't a Ballon d'Or winner. You have better players on your team, Barcelona. Barcelona fans, you literally have better players that can win the Ballon d'Or over him. But yeah, let's speak on Rafinha more after. Denzel Dumfries, yeah, bro. Cheeks. What the fuck is he doing here, bro? What the fuck is Dumfries doing here? Dumfries, bro. Like, I understand. 2 good games, decent season, bro. But the 2 good games against Barcelona, that's all you had this season. Let's be honest, guys. Dumfries is here only because of the UCL. And don't forget, he got scored 5 times against PSG. He got dunked on. Definitely, for me, definitely shouldn't be here. Now we have Donnarumma. For me, he would be like top 10, top 11, top 12, something like that. Really good season with PSG, but of course, you know, he's now gone to City. But I don't want to be putting goalkeepers to the top 10, so he would be right outside of it. But definitely, for me, the best keeper last season. You just have to give it to the person that won the most trophies and the most important trophy as well, UCL, and he was good. He was good, but we know Donnarumma, bro. He's meaty. Sometimes good, sometimes maybe shit. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about Donnarumma, man. Gyökeres, for me, 18 to 27. Didn't watch that much of him. We all know he scored mad goals in the Portuguese league. And yeah, some of them were in the UCL as well, of course, but it's the Portuguese league. I wouldn't overrate him too much and just put him somewhere here. And to be honest, for last season, I would say that Haaland belongs in the same tier. I think it is fair for Haaland. Maybe no. Haaland over no. Haaland didn't have that much of a good season. City didn't win anything, literally anything, and did he even? No, he was like third in Prem, right? He was third after Isaac, something like that. Third best top scorer. But yeah, he was injured most of the season after City's like disaster start. So not Erling Haaland best season. We all know that. Now, João Neves for me would be somewhere along these lines. Somewhere here. Yeah, somewhere here. He was really good for PSG, but there was another midfielder better. Of course, we are gonna talk about him as well from PSG. But yeah, for me, he was better than João Neves, and he's still young. Let's just give him time. For me, if he would finish top 10, it wouldn't be like some mad thing. But yeah, João Neves for me, just outside of the top 10. And I think the same goes for Kvicha Kvaratskhelia. I would put him yeah, I would put him just behind Donnarumma. But he wasn't there the whole season. So yeah, but he was a huge contributing factor to the thing. To the fact that they won the UCL in the end. But he wasn't there after. He didn't play the group stages. He wasn't that good with Napoli before. It was a bit weird, the situation and the relationship with him and the coach at Napoli, sorry. But yeah, at PSG, Kvicha is a really good winger. But for now, 13, somewhere around 14th, for me, really good. Now, Lautaro, another Inter guy. I just think he's meaty, man. Who actually watches Denzel Dumfries and Lautaro Martinez knows, like Lautaro Martinez, bro, he feeds off the team. If he is not that good. He's not a top 30 player in the world, in my opinion. I don't know, he didn't even play that good. He gets his goals. Sorry, my bad. But when you watch him, he isn't a top 30 player in the world. Maybe he got nominated just off of the fact they got into the final. Bro, they didn't win anything. Inter Milan didn't win anything and they got embarrassed. They got embarrassed against PSG. Most of these players from Inter Milan are there just because they won against Barcelona and they scored. They had a good game. Exactly, Dumfries and Martinez. So yeah, for me, shouldn't be here. Kylian Mbappe, really, really good season so far. I'm gonna put you here behind Rafinha, of course. I'm gonna order this after, but for me, he is in the top 10 players. He was the best. Yeah, yeah, he had the most goals in Europe. Won the European golden shoe. Of course, we didn't win anything last season, anything major, but still Mbappe, bro, at the start of the season, he was trash. Mbappe was trash. And after all the hate, oh my days, did he pick it up? You could argue his goals weren't important, but still, when you have that much pedigree and that much volume of goals, you just have to put him top 10. For me, he's one of the best players in the world, if still not the best player in the world. But for last year, definitely not a winner, not in the top 3. Top 10, definitely. Nuno Mendes, once again, top 10 player, the best left back in the world last season. He won the basically everything with PSG, and of course the UEFA Nations League with Portugal as well. He is crazy, man. He basically locked up Salah against Liverpool. He had a really good game against Inter. Once again, in the final, you can count on him on penalties. He is good attacking wise. He's fast. He's good defensively. He basically has no flaws. He just has to be on it. If he's not on it, you can get him, bro. You can definitely get him. But Nuno Mendes last season, lockdown defender. Now, Michael Olise. If Bayern Munich won more, I would have put him way, way higher. But I think for last season, I think he's like below Jude. For me, he is below Jude. Jude played. They're kind of similar for me. They are kind of similar for me. But what can you really judge Olise on? He wasn't good. Like, in those latter stages of the UCL with Bayern, they got knocked out obviously by Inter Milan. He didn't do much there, but of course in Bundesliga, one of the best players. But so far, I think he's just getting there. Now, Mo Salah, one of the top players of last season. I would put him one step ahead of Kylian Mbappe in this tier list. Of course, he tapered off with a little bit with the trophies, and people were saying he's a definite Ballon d'Or winner. But you know, when you get knocked out by PSG in the first round of the UCL knockouts for Liverpool, you have to expect you're not winning the Ballon d'Or. Sorry, he didn't win anything apart from the Premier League and basically stunk up the place against Newcastle in the final. So that was his only chance to pick it up. But yeah, I think Salah, he's just unlucky that Liverpool got eliminated by PSG. It was close. The game was close, man. It was penalties, of course, but this is football, man. It's this close. It's this close if you win something or not. For me, Salah, top 6, top 5, somewhere around there. Doué, I think he's being a little bit too overrated by fans. I think he's just like somewhere around here. Is he above Jude? I don't know. He wasn't playing the whole season though. He really wasn't playing the whole season. Then he actually picked it up after he was playing more in the league, and then playing, of course, I think the game that put him really on when he scored the penalty against Liverpool. Then after, he had a crazy season, of course, and scoring 2 goals in the final is no small thing. But I just think these players have done it over a longer time, in the season, and have performed better. He actually started. He didn't start for PSG at the start of the season, and he's still so young. But is it too harsh? I don't want to play. Yeah, only because of age, and I do think the first part of the season has to be mentioned for Doué. Now, am I being too hard? Guys, let me know in the comments, okay? Let me know in the comments if I'm being too hard for Doué, but I do think that people are starting to overrate him a little bit. Not on his playing ability, but how good his last season actually was in terms of what he did at the start of the season, then in the UCL. Of course, he was crazy, but let's chill on Doué. Let's chill on Doué. So far, like this. Vinny, I'm sorry, bro. Madrid fan. I'm a Madrid fan, as you can see, definitely. Vinny shouldn't be there. For me, last season, first 4 months of the season, he would have been top 10 for me. Top 10, top 15. You know, one of the best players in the world once again. He was scoring goals against Dortmund. He was assisting against Atalanta. He was good in the UCL all round. He was good in the league. He was saving us. He was playing really good. But then in January, an injury hit him, and the social media things started, the memes started, and Winnie just all the time just went down and down and down, and the performances were worse and worse and worse. I don't think Vinny should be there. He maybe even is like behind these because we went out to Arsenal, bro, and he was so bad against them. He scored a goal, but like, let's be honest, Saliba gave us that goal. We wouldn't have even scored against Arsenal. So yeah, Vinny, for me, shouldn't be there. Now we have another top 10 player, Vitinha. I think he is just over Mbappe and behind Salah. For me, Vitinha is one of the best midfielders in the world. Yes, but you cannot... I just cannot argue with Salah's numbers, bro. Salah's numbers are just too good, man. Would I have him? It's this close. It's honestly, I'm gonna give it to him only because the sheer amount of trophies he won with PSG, and then he won the UEFA Nations League as well with Portugal, of course. And he was actually one of the best players in every single competition that he played. Of course, for him, it's a shame you are not an attacker, and I do think for a midfielder to win the Ballon d'Or, for example, like Rodri, which was a robbery anyways, you have to win something major like World Cup, or be just extremely outstanding in your team. But I don't think Vitinha was the best player for his team. He was just I would say the most consistent on the highest level. He is one of the most consistent players at the highest level, and he offers something just different to PSG. He's a controller of their game, and yeah, he helps them so much. Just for me, top 5, top 6, somewhere around that. And then we have Harry Kane. Last season, obviously, goal scoring ability. We all know what he does, bro. It's Harry fucking Kane. But he won Bundesliga, bro. He won the Bundesliga and he won the Super Cup. German Super Cup. Maybe. I don't even know, bro. Who cares, bro? German Super Cup, man. Bundesliga, and that's it, bro. Like, Kane, for me, for the sheer amounts of goals as well, and just for his individual performances, he has to be top 10 for me. He has to be around that. Just on the player ability, he is a top 10 player. And it of course it helps him that he gets fucking 50 goals every season. But yeah, Harry Kane, really good player. But just the trophies matter, bro. The Ballon d'Or is based on trophies as well. And unfortunately, Bayern Munich weren't that good on that front. So yeah, now we have Virgil van Dijk. For me, I don't know, bro. Like, I think he's here, bro. I think he's here because, once again, you have to say, the trophies matter, man. The trophies do really matter. And you know what? I'm gonna put Doué here. No. I'm gonna stick to it. My bad, guys. My bad. Van Dijk is gonna be here just because I think, genuinely, he is one of the best center backs, if not the best center backs in the world right now. Let me rephrase that. He is the best center back in the world after Dean Huijsen. Yeah, let's chill. But yeah, Van Dijk didn't win anything apart from the Premier League, and you have to look at that. He was really outstanding as a defender, but we haven't seen him in the top games. We have seen him in the Premier League, but of course, the UCL, they weren't in the Club World Cup. So yeah, unfortunately for me, Van Dijk would be 18th, exactly 18th. Now, Lewandowski, behind Haaland, bro. Like Lewandowski scored goals once again. You score goals the same. Haaland, Gyökeres, Lewandowski. They're the same for me. You score enough goals, you're here. But the performances, were they really that good? With Gyökeres, it's of course different. But Liwa, he wasn't like the best player last season. Let's be honest, guys. He maybe should even be here, but I'm gonna put him like 27th. Let's not spend too much time on him, man. Hakimi, I think he is over Mbappe still for me because he was literally one of the best players at the PSG side. For me, he was better than Nuno Mendes. Over the course of the season, he was better than João Neves and Kvicha Kvaratskhelia and Doué for me as well. For, the best right back, no competition for him. I think he is the best right back right now in the world. Defensively, attacking wise, we don't even have to talk. Like his speed, bro. This guy is a demon, man. This guy is a demon. And if we are being honest, if you want a right back that is going to attack, you would want this guy in your team, man. One of the best seasons, man of the matches in the UCL. He was crazy, man. He was crazy. And of course, scored a goal in the final of the UCL as well. Nice. Now we have Cole Palmer. Now this is a bit weird for me because Palmer, he didn't have the season that he had before, the best season that he had, but he was still really, really good. He, for me, would be over Van Dijk. But once again, what did Chelsea win apart from the Club World Cup? Like, bro, if somebody says to me in the comments, they won the Conference League, bro, I don't care. Conference League, bro, who even played there, bro? In the final, in the final, they had Anthony and Real Bates, bro. My GOAT Isco was playing in 2025 in a final against Chelsea, bro. I cannot put Palmer higher. Once again, numbers, performances, crazy player. But I do think he has more in the locker for us. Now we have Declan Rice. Once again, for me, it's the same. Like I think he was better than. Nah, Gyökeres has to be above him. But I think he's somewhere around here. Arsenal didn't win anything, bro. It do not matter what you do in the UCL against Madrid. He was exceptional against us. 2 men of the matches, 2 goals, of course, crazy free kicks. He was exceptional for them in the league. But bro, if it amounts to nothing, like performances only get you somewhere in the Ballon d'Or rankings. And for me, Rice has to be somewhere along these lines, along these players, because he literally didn't win anything. So yeah. Fabian Ruiz, I don't understand this, bro. I think we are overrating these guys, bro. For me, he would be just like somewhere around here. I don't really care about Fabian Ruiz, bro. I think he's overhyped, man. Wait, you know what? Once again, it's on the fact that he won so many trophies. So many trophies that you have to put him there, and he was of course he's a good player. Otherwise, he wouldn't be flipping playing for PSG. But is he like top 30 best player in the world? I don't know, bro. This is one of the trophies play a huge part, and you can see it at Fabian Ruiz. So next, Alexis McAllister. He was crazy good for Liverpool. I think he's their best midfielder. But once again, you didn't win anything, bro. I have to put you here, man. I have to put Alexis McAllister here. But just for me, once again, if you have like, you can have the best season you can ever have, but you don't win UCL, your cups, and the league, you cannot win the Ballon d'Or. And McAllister won just the Premier League and wasn't Liverpool's best player. Not at all. Not at all. Virgil van Dijk was better and Salah was better. And even, you can maybe argue Gravenberch on the same level as Alexis McAllister. But, you know, they nominated Alexis McAllister. So, yeah. The same goes for Guirassy. He would be somewhere along these lines. Just the best top scorer of the UCL. I think that's why he's here. He's a really good finisher of the ball. Good goal scorer, of course. He always steps up in these big matches, but top 30, once again, it's on the fact that he was the top scorer in the UCL. That's all I'm gonna say about Guirassy. Didn't win anything. And Dortmund, Dortmund is just cheeks, man. Now we have Scott McTominay. Scott McTominay, yeah, he had a really good season in Serie A. I do think that people are just starting to like get on my nerves, bro. Like, we get it, bro. You went to Serie A, you got a nice haircut, you won some trophies, bro. But let's be honest, bro. Let's be honest. He's somewhere around here. Like, I don't know. Do I would say that he had a better season than Fabian Ruiz, just off of the fact that like people actually started to rate Scott McTominay, and he was the best player in Serie A. You know, if I know my rating, sorry, my ranking is a bit fucked with how I rate, but it's different criteria for me. Like, I don't care, bro. This is my list, bro. Go make your own list. Go make your own list. You can see the list, top 20, top 30 Ballon d'Or, bro. Go make your own list, man. This is my list, man. So he would be over Fabian Ruiz, but not over these players. Just on pure effect on the ability. And bro, he won the Serie A. Okay, like, okay, bro. Serie A. Florian Wirtz. Wow. Florian Wirtz, he would be just above Cole Palmer. I think they're a bit similar. Good numbers, really good individual performances, but their teams didn't do that much, genuinely. Like, Leverkusen got eliminated from the UCL by Bayern, I think. Was it Bayern? I do think it was Bayern. Then in the league they lost. They won some German Cup, I think, but nothing really that much happening for Leverkusen. It wasn't that season when they went invincible, of course. And yeah, but still, Florian Wirtz really, really good. Now we have the top 3 players. Let me just get straight into it, bro. Pedri is third for me. You can say whatever you want. You're a Madrid fan, you're putting Pedri third, bro. Rafinha was better. Vitinha won everything. Salah had so much goal. I don't care, bro. Watch Pedri with your eyes. It's all I'm gonna say. Your eyes matter the most in football, guys, when you're watching a midfielder that doesn't rely on GA. Goals and assists isn't everything, and Pedri is the epitome of not flipping caring about goals and assists. Like, for me, Pedri is the best midfielder in the world. Pedri is the best midfielder in the world if he plays the best game that he can. So for me, he is third, and he won a lot of trophies in Barcelona as well. And he was crucial to them. Like, look against us. It's a Spanish Super Cup, Copa del Rey. Every single time he plays against us, he is crazy, man. So yeah, for me, Pedri, unfortunately, third. Now, we have the top 2 players. Let me just check. So we have 3 players here. So this is 18 to 27. So 9. Am I stupid or not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. So this is right. Yeah. So 10th, 9th, 8th, 7th, 6th, 5th, 4th. Okay. We good. Let's debate this, okay? We all know Ousmane Dembélé or Lamine Yamal is winning the Ballon d'Or. If I see Rafinha winning the Ballon d'Or, I'm genuinely not watching football anymore. So I'm not even gonna think about it's a possibility to see me with my own 2 eyes to see Rafinha, bro, winning the Ballon d'Or. Now, for me, Lamine Yamal, when you watch him, he is the best player in the world. But Lamine, bro, unfortunately, this game is about performances. But of course, a lot of weight in the Ballon d'Or goes to trophies. And none of these players, none of the clubs that were competing with Ousmane Dembélé have won more than Ousmane Dembélé and have been that good last year. So for me, Lamine Yamal would be second. It's this close. Honestly, if I was a Barca fan, I would be pushing Lamine to win the Ballon d'Or. But I have to say Ousmane Dembélé. And it's, of course, because of the performances and the trophies and the magnitude of games where he played a really good game. He scored against everyone, bro. Arsenal, Inter, Inter, no, he had 2 assists, but against Liverpool, he was crazy in all of these games. And let's not forget, when Mbappe was there last year, oh my god, did Dembélé get cooked every single time he didn't play good. He turned his career around from his injury-ridden career at Barcelona and then now he's the top 2, top 1, basically winning the Ballon d'Or. Wow, the story just gets it, man. And for me, Lamine is gonna win the Ballon d'Or anyways. He has his Ballon d'Or coming next year. If Spain do good in the World Cup next year, oh my days, Lamine, bro, I think you have time. But for me, this year has to be Ousmane Dembele. Let me know down below in the comments what do you think. So I'm gonna run it once more. So we have Dembele in first place, second and third, Pedri, Yamal, and then it goes like this: Rafinha, Vitinha, Salah, Hakimi, Mbappe, Nuno Mendes, Harry Kane, and the water player getting there is João Neves, Donnarumma, Kvaratskhelia, Jude Bellingham, Olise, Doué, Scott McTominay, Fabian Ruiz, Wirtz, Palmer, Van Dijk, Gyökeres, Rice, Haaland, Lewandowski, McAllister, Guresi, and I think these 3 shouldn't be here. That is Lautaro Martinez, Denzel Dumfries, and Vinicius Jr. Guys, let me know who do you think is gonna win the Ballon d'Or, and let me know as well who is gonna win the next Ballon d'Or next year, because I have one man in mind, and that is Kylian Mbappe. World Cup year, holding it like this, after holding the UCL trophy with Madrid, we will be there. I'm just joking, man. Let's look in Mbappe. This is your season, bro. Now, guys, thank you so much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, and I see you in the next video.